Chapter 1 of the Ultra God mission for Super Dragon Ball Heroes have been released. The fights that happen in this chapter is vastly different from what happened in episode 41 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and go through the whole chapter. Next video, I will cover translations because right now I don't have them. I frankly just bought this from the Japan store. So a like will be appreciated. But let's get into this right after this intro. So it starts off with the narrator, the same person that we seen in episode 41 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the one that came up to Goku and invited him to the space-time tournament. It looks like he is there explaining the rules to everybody. So in other words, this manga is cutting straight to the chase. So the tournament has started, everybody's been warped to, random areas. And you can see Goku, he's fighting, older people from the past, like back in Dragon Ball days. Even some of the Red Ribbon soldiers are in here. He tried to sneak up on Goku. Vegeta pretty much blasted that whole entire area away. That's already vastly different from what we've seen in episode 41 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Goku had got separated from the group, and he met up with the Xano version of Goku. In this iteration, the manga iteration, you can see Goku and Vegeta, Capsule Goku and Vegeta are together. In the next couple of pages, we can see Gohan. He has already met up with Piccolo, or maybe they spawned it in that arena together. Not only is Gohan and Piccolo together, but they also found Capsule version of Goku and Vegeta as well. So the whole game is almost there. But it looks like Vegeta wants to go off on his own. He do not want to huddle together as a group, so he starts to walk away from Piccolo and Gohan. We already know how Vegeta is. Meanwhile, it pans over to Xenopan, the Time Patrol version of Pan. And she's running away from these creatures. Now I recognize them, but I can't put my name on it. So if you know the name of this creature, I've seen it before in Dragon Ball. I just can't place the name. If you know the name, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the videos I put on this channel, consider leaving a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. But these creatures, they are chasing Pan. She's running away from them. Why? I don't know. I don't know why she don't choose to fight. Maybe she's kind of disgusted or scared, frightened by the way they look. But then something happens to them. They're frozen in place. Meanwhile, Xenopan, she's screaming for help. She's screaming for anybody to help her in this situation. But that's when all the creatures are then immobilized. It was Hit. He used his time skip to pretty much disengage all of those creatures for her. They have their choices to word. Remember, in my next video or the video after next, I will do a more translated video of these pages. At this point, I don't know if she's going to tag along with him, but it looks like Hit is walking away. It then pans over to Yamcha. Yamcha is facing off against two of the Ginyu forces. I believe it's Galdo, Jace, Spokovich, Ramu, Raccoon, some of the warriors that we've seen in the afterlife, as well as some other creatures that we've seen Bibidi had control over during the whole Buu saga. I want to also note that Spokovich and Ramu, they still have the M logo on their heads. The thing is, Yamcha isn't scared to fight them or face them. He actually gets into battle formation and he attacks, using a classic Wolf Fang Fist, which essentially blows just about everybody back. But there is one person that Yamcha didn't actually blow back in that crowd. But that's when we seen the arrival of Jiren the Grey. You can see the expression on Yamcha's face. He's wide-eyed, his eyes are huge because he knows who that could possibly be. Jiren, on the other hand, he's thinking about all of the teammates that he have. Yamcha is one of his teammates, Goku, Vegeta, as well as Gohan, Hit, and Piccolo. On the next page, interestingly, it shows Eos, the former Supreme Kaitan, and she has the Hooded Warriors. I don't know exactly what she's saying to them right now, but I will in the near future. But if I had to take a wild guess, I'm pretty sure she's telling them to get ready to attack. Because we know in episode 42, the Hooded Warriors, the Warriors in Black, were going to strike. Now it shows the announcer, and they're pretty much just talking about the many fights that's going on. We can briefly see a Trunks versus Tapion standoff. We can see a Raditz versus Raditz, and some other meaningless fights like Zarbon versus one of Bojack's crew. Speaking of Bojack's crew, we can also see Vegeta actually punching Bojack himself. We see things like Tao Pai actually spying on Ginyu, teaching people his poses. And we see a cloaked figure. Now keep in mind, it's not one of the warriors in black, but I think he's facing off against Goten, Xano Goten. It then switches over to Android 17 and 18. Now this is not the Android 17 and 18 from Super, the ones that's been changed for the good. This is 17 and 18 back from like maybe Future Trunks era. They are even wearing the same clothes. And they are fighting Goku, Capsule Corp version of Goku. Goku, meanwhile, probably shocked to see them because he know of the 17 and 18 in his time. They're changed, they're reformed. And these two androids, they are simultaneously attacking Goku. Keep in mind, Goku is in base form, and these wouldn't really be a threat to him anyway. But their simultaneous attacks did get the better of Goku one good time and kicked him straight into a tree. Goku then responds by turning Super Saiyan Blue. I thought it was Super Saiyan at first glance, but no, it is indeed Super Saiyan Blue. You can tell by the aura as well as the dark shading on his hair. The androids noticing that Goku has transformed. I don't know if they're saying, hey, his hair is blue for some reason, or they could be saying that they've seen something similar to this if he was using just Super Saiyan. Either way it go, 18, she goes in for the attack, and she immediately knows that his speed as well as power has already increased. She's noticing that she almost got hit. Sure enough, attack does land and she is sent flying out into the distance. 17, noticing this, he begins to prepare for an attack. Looking similar to Vegeta's final flash, Goku prepares a Kamehameha. With the blast connecting, you can see Android 18 getting up, and she goes for the same type of attack. She's trying to attack from the side. Goku, noticing this, can't really do anything about it because he's trying to hold off Android 17's attack. But that's when somebody actually steps in. That mysterious person has the same move as a Kamehameha. You can tell the way the hands are posed. You can see that both androids are shocked and they are overtaken by the blast. Capsule Corp version of Goku is trying to figure out who this person is who helped him, and it turned out to be Xano version of Goku, the Time Patroller Goku. They begin to remember each other, from the previous arc where Goku actually used the Universe Tree's power to destroy not only few, but also the Universe Tree itself. But that's when a mysterious person walks up to them. We don't get to see who this person is, of course, in this chapter. I will probably make a video later about who this person can actually be. My guess is that it could be one of the hooded warriors, but we'll find out in due time. Now meanwhile, it goes back to Yamcha and Jiren here. They're walking, they're talking. Yamcha not paying attention where he walks to. Jiren had already stopped and Yamcha ran into him. And of course that impact from just walking into Jiren was enough to even damage Yamcha's face. I'm glad Super Dragon Ball Heroes are able to incorporate comedy here and there. It really has a fine touch. But the reason why Jiren stopped is because he sensed something, and a blast came straight to them, knocking Yamcha all the way out of the atmosphere. Not the atmosphere, but at least another part of the map. Of course, Jiren was able to dodge that. And as Jiren looks up, he is faced with the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Of course, this is Dragon Ball Z's version. And that is the end of the chapter. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Remember, the video after this may not be about the translations of this manga, but the video after that will be for sure. Don't forget to drop a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, and you will be reminded every time I upload a new video. I will see you guys in the next one.